Okay, folks, example number 2 says classify the quadrilateral. So I know it's a quadrilateral. I know it has 4 sides. But now we're going to give the special names for 4-sided figures. All right? So, Donald, let's look at this first one. Okay? I'm going to just circle this one so we know which one we're talking about. All right? So looking at this one, Donald, what type of quadrilateral is it?
It's a parallelogram.
It is a parallelogram because I've got this side parallel to this side because it has the 1 arrow, right? And I've got this side parallel to this side because they both have 2 arrows. And I know if I have a 4-sided figure with 2 pairs of parallel sides, then it's called a parallelogram. Okay? Now, I have a question here. David, is this any kind of special parallelogram? Is it a square? Is it a rhombus? Is it a rectangle? Or is it just a parallelogram? It's just a parallelogram because the sides aren't equal, right? If all the sides were equal, then it would be a rhombus, right? The angles aren't equal. Clearly this one's smaller than this one, okay? But if all the angles were equal, then it would be a rectangle. And then for it to be a square, all the sides and all of the angles would have to be the same for it to be a square. None of those things are true. So for this one, it's just a parallelogram, all right? So now, let's leave that one, and let's go to B here. And Miles, you're going to help me with B over here, all right? Now, it says classify the quadrilateral. What type of quadrilateral? And this goes back to Jordan's question earlier. Do I give all the names that it fits? No, let's give the most specific name that we can. What type of quadrilateral is this one, Miles? Miles is thinking for me. It is a rectangle. And the reason is because it has 2 pairs of parallel lines, so we know it's a parallelogram, right? But it also has all the same angles. And a parallelogram where all the angles are equal to each other is called a rectangle. Okay? So this is definitely a rectangle. Guys, that's going to be easy cheese for you, and that's good. But we're just, again, we're going over vocabulary so we know what we're talking about. When I say a rectangle, you know that I'm talking about a parallelogram where all the angles are equal. Okay? All right. Good job, guys.